In the Parrot's recent video, Parrot claims he opened the server to save people. But what if that decision is exactly what destroyed the Unstable SMP? In the newest Unstable SMP war video, we finally hear the full argument from Cindercrest. And honestly, they might actually be right. Think about what happened after Parrot became king. He opened spawn to thousands of new players. At first it sounded noble. More players, more life, more opportunities. But almost immediately, the entire server collapsed into chaos. Food shortages, bandit attacks, entire cities becoming impossible to defend. And most importantly, the old players, the people who built the server, were abandoned. Saparata, also known as Saps, explains this perfectly during the high water confrontation. Before Parrot opened the server, Capital City had enough food. Farms actually worked. Communities were stable. But when thousands of new players flooded in, resources disappeared overnight, the old players were forced to leave their homes just to survive, and when they tried rebuilding elsewhere, bandits killed them anyway. That's the key detail Parrot keeps ignoring. This war isn't happening because Cindercrest is evil. It's happening because Parrot failed. Even Rena starts questioning Parrot directly. She asks the obvious question, if the world is infinite, why are people starving? And Parrot has no answer. Because there is no answer. Parrot created a kingdom too large to control. He wanted a world big enough for everyone, but he never had the infrastructure to support it. No security, no resource management, no protection for civilians. He keeps promising that things will improve eventually. But meanwhile, players are dying now. And honestly, Cindercrest's strategy makes complete sense. They aren't trying to destroy the server for fun, they're trying to restore stability. That's why they target Highwater City. Controlling the food supply means controlling the kingdom. It's brutal, but strategically, it's the smartest move possible. Meanwhile, Parrot constantly relies on desperate last-second plans. At Fort Feather, he loses because he underestimates the blimp. At Merchant City, he only wins because of a surprise countermeasure. And at Highwater, even after building an overpowered arrow cannon, his kingdom still collapses the moment unexpected reinforcements arrive. That's another huge problem with Parrot's leadership. Everything depends on improvisation. Nothing is sustainable. Even his own allies doubt him. The Merchant City Vanguard literally threatens to detain him because they don't believe he can win the war. And can you blame them? Parrot's army is mostly made of untrained new players getting thrown into massive battles against experienced veterans. Cindercrest, on the other hand, is organized, disciplined, strategic, and honestly, more honest about the reality of the server. Saparata understands something Parrot refuses to admit. You cannot save everyone, at least not without sacrifice. That's why Cindercrest believes the server should belong to the players who built it first, the players who kept it alive before the chaos started. Now, does that make Cindercrest morally good? Not necessarily, but are they justified? After everything we've seen, maybe they are.